student ID, and I will be talking about the Waitomo Caves in New Zealand and its bioluminescence. Imagine peering up at an illusion of what looks like the galaxy, or even a scene straight out of the fantasy sci-fi movie Avatar. This fairy tale location is on the top of a tourist list who plan to visit the adventure capital of the world, New Zealand, and I'm going to inform you about the wonders of the Waitomo Caves through its astounding history, its enchanting bioluminescent glowworms, and by elaborating on what makes it a tourist magnet with all of its excursion opportunities. The Waitomo Caves have been of geological significance for over 120 years. Nestled somewhere deep in the northern island of New Zealand was an opening to a small cave, at least that's what two curious explorers thought as they investigated deeper into the Waitomo Caves. Mr. Thomas Humphreys, in a report to New Zealand's Surveyor General, describes the Waitomo Caves to be beautifully arched with numerous moss and lichen-covered stalactites. In 1887, an English surveyor named Fred Mace and a Maori chief called Tain Tinarau were first to explore what is now one of the most visited attractions in New Zealand for people around the world. According to the American Association for the Advancement of Science, Hodges elaborates on his history and on his visit there, saying that what they discovered was that the small opening in the side of the hill, which is now used as the entrance for the attraction, turned out to be an extensive cavern system of limestone with 2 levels of passageways. The top level is more dry and where the entrance leads to. It also involves formations known as the catacombs, the pipe organ, and the banquet chamber. The lower level is where most of the guided tours take place, and where the glowworms are best seen. Hodges explained that the endeavor of the 2 explorers was determined by crafting together a raft made on flax stems, only guided by candles, the light of candles, to guide them. As they floated deeper into the bowels of the cave, there then appeared to be stars in the black waters beneath their raft. Or it seemed that way until they looked up from the reflection. Glowworms inhabited the stalactite and stalagmite-infested ceilings, illuminating their surroundings with bioluminescence. Now you're all probably wondering what exactly that is. Well, I just told you the story about the history of how the caves were discovered, so now I'm going to explain bioluminescence and why this is so intriguing in the Waitomo Caves. Although there are a wide variety of bioluminescent organisms in the world, such as fireflies, anglerfish, comb jellies, and dinoflagellum, which make the ocean water glow at night when stimulated, the Waitomo Cave glowworms emanate the most enchanting form of bioluminescence, in my opinion. Bioluminescence is a chemical reaction generated by the combination of oxygen, luciferin, and photoprotein, according to the National Geographic Society. The scientific name for glowworms is Arachnocampa luminosa. They are also called New Zealand's fungus gnat. They have a lifespan of 6 to 12 months and can grow up to as long as a match, as confirmed by the American Microscopical Society. These creatures can be found in different habitats, including forests or in any location with high moisture, but the most ideal home for them are in damp caves. Now I'm going to show you a video of the Waitomo Caves. It's like a sanctuary for them, providing shelter and constant darkness. Study data from the University of Otago and from the article contributor Life Science provides an insight that before maturing into mosquito-type insects, Arachnocampa luminosa spend months as carnivorous larvae, starting out as eggs, then glowworm at 9 months, and then pupa before they become an adult fly at 3 days. They eat small insects and even one another to survive. The enclosing of the cave makes it especially dark for them to shine brighter, which attract not only insects for food, but mates for reproduction. Streams coming into that flow through the cave bring aquatic insects that emerge and gravitate towards the glowworms' bioluminescence. The cave acts to enhance their bioluminescence, which ensures a stable food source. Even though they are exceptional hunters alone, the article Life Science Weekly also stated that in order to catch any food, they distinctly make a sort of fishing line made out of silk with pods of sticky mucus lined throughout that hang from above. This sticky lining ensnares their prey before they are pulled up by the line and eaten by the adult fly as the glowworms work to craft more of their intricate traps. Now that I have explained bioluminescence and what glowworms are and what they do, I will now inform you on the excursions the Waitomo caves provide that encompass the magnificence of its enthralling bioluminescence. If you visit the official Waitomo Caves website by going to www.waitomo.com, it provides more information there. You'll see they provide guided tours with boat rides right here, black water rafting, and zip lining. With the boat ride, people can enjoy a leisure trip through the calm waters, being surrounded by natural beauty of glowworm bioluminescence. Black water rafting involves inner tubes where they line up in a row and float through the many passageways. Most likely you will need to wear a wetsuit, which they provide because the water is very cold, especially in the winter. They break these tours into 3 types, calling them Odyssey, Abyss, and Labyrinth. And last but not least, zip lining through the dark in a cave isn't something you'd be able to do every day. Imagine gliding past and under clusters of what look like stars. It is said to be breathtaking and once-in-a-lifetime experience. If you are interested to learn more details about the excursions and pricing and dates, visit the website below, http://www.waitomo.com, and they will tell you all about it. Again, the Waitomo Caves have been in geological significance for over 120 years. In review, we explored how this captivating network of caves were first discovered by Tane and Fred, who were only a tribal chief and surveyor, that the renowned bioluminescence from the Arachnocampa luminosa is created by the combination of oxygen, luciferin, and photoprotein, and that the Waitomo cave tours provide excursions on boat rides, blackwater rafting, and ziplining. I hope you found this information interesting and learned something new from this presentation. Thank you for watching. Is my work cited?